Community Innovator Award, Dwayne Shorty Davis, community activist. Y'all got mad because I wanted his job. That's what I wanted. I wanted his job. And I applied for his job on that day. Alright? Like I said, these sex lies and videotapes. Y'all want to run people over the coal? Well, I got some coal and some fire. Block party gets bigger every year. Alright? Davis, who owns a barbecue business, said he and other companies, a car wash, a shoe store, and a bail bondsman offered to provide food. See that? Bail's bondsman. Like I said, I've been doing this a long time. 2009. 2007. That's before I got locked up in 2007. That was in May, because I informed y'all about what I was doing. That's in 2009, before I got locked up in 2011. And that was the Judge Turnbull. Alright? It was about Shellenberger. It was about Dred Scott. Blacks have no rights in which white America respects. And these are the people that got the information. Respectfully submitted. So when I say that the media knew, when I say that the ACLU knew, alright? When I say who knew, it is what it is. Cummings knew, Cardin knew, Mikulski knew. Now Van Hollen knows. Pugh knows. And I just use art to get my message out. Alright? Artistic form of political protest. So now let's play the tapes. We're going to go to the Shorty tapes. Tapes is for sale too. I'm selling them. Whoever want to buy them. Now, is everybody clear on that date? Because like I said, this was an independent undercover investigation about racism in America. See who they went to? See that? It's the White House. Alright? See the date? See the people? There's no mistake about nothing I say or do. You know what I mean? It's about the criminal sentencing statistics. See the date? See the information? See the dates? This is an independent undercover investigation about racism in your judicial system and your sentencing guidelines and the drug policy. The illegal war on drugs is enslaving my community. Now, I work with Doug Colbert from the University of Maryland about bail bond and bail reform and bond reform. I also deal with Todd Oppenheimer from the Public Defender's Office. All right. I also testified in Annapolis on more than one occasions in front of Jill P. Carter, in front of Kathleen Pugh, Bobby Zirkin, Sid Noor. It's about y'all's illegal war on drugs and how you distribute the laws racially. That's the senators from the 110th. I contacted every senator and every congressman in the state of Maryland, the state of Illinois, and across this country. From Hawaii to Alaska to Rhode Island. I contacted each one of y'all, and y'all know about it. Y'all thought I was crazy. Here you go. You can buy this. This is for sale. Got a right to property, man. I got sole proprietorship. That's me. You can buy shares of Shorty. Illinois, that Lisa Madigan don't want to take care of. Get the Lisa Madigan. 5 letters to Lisa Madigan. 6. See the date? Notarized. A notary public. Legal. See the date? She's had this information and will not respond. See who else got it? Senator-elect Obama, Governor O'Malley, Attorney General, Lake County Board. Y'all got this. So y'all got to act on this information. And the way you acted on the information is locking me up. General says sue, so that's what I'm going to do. And there go the papers. This papers for filing a lawsuit. And that's the example. I'm going to file a $50 million lawsuit about my property here in the state of Maryland. Because right here,
that property in the state of Maryland, the lawsuit that I was going to file was supposed to be heard February the 24th. Now, this is going to explain the corruption and how the state of Maryland participated in the fraud. It's going to name the insurance companies, the banks, and everything. Just pay attention.
Here's a check that Jake Davis
See the check?
And he did a party that he booked in Shorty.
See the check? That's forgery. That's Insurance Incorporated.
And Insurance Incorporated told the state attorney to press charges against him, and the state's attorney refused. You can also get in contact with the credit card machine right here. D. My wife and my son tried to take my business over so they can make money while I was in jail. I got letters to prove everything I'm telling you, and I got them all on videotape.
February the 8th, 2008, James Hammond wrote Jake Davis a lease. When Jake Davis and James Hammond entered into that lease, you canceled all financial responsibilities to that property on Falls Road. You also opt out of the lease, so you got to pay me for opting out of the lease. I didn't break the lease. The landlord broke the lease. And you was running a business while I was locked up. You don't have no right to run no business. I got sole proprietorship. And Judge Papaya has this on record. Jake committed perjury. And it's on record. So we're going to turn it all over to the courts.
My son has violated a whole lot of laws with the IRS. And the IRS already got him under investigation for some other stuff. I'm going to let y'all deal with him. Because I just want my money. I was in jail.
See that?
I was in jail.
I was in jail. That's not my signature on that check. All right? That's not my signature on that check. That check is dated March the 25th, I do believe.
That's not my signature. I didn't get out of jail till 6/2/08. So who was signing them checks? Jake Davis and James Hammond wrote a false lease, signed checks, wrote checks in my name, and they embezzled money from the state of Illinois and me. Because that money was taking care of my organization. It was taking care of my mother. It was taking care of my daughter. It was taking care of my kids. I'm Shorty. I'm the only Shorty that's on the...
I got sole proprietorship. You can't sign my checks. You can't run my business. You can't do that. That's against the law. And the state permitted them to do that to put me out of business so I couldn't finish my movie. But I got a whole lot more going on than this.
Paper. Bank of America. I'm Shorty. I'm the only Shorty. Y'all trying to weasel out of y'all financial obligation. I've never borrowed money from y'all. I paid fees, taxes, all this to y'all, man. Y'all gonna give me my money back. A $50 million lawsuit ain't nothing with the money y'all been making. But the embarrassment that I'm gonna give Bank of America and the insurance company when y'all took government bailout money. President Obama ain't gonna like that. Neither is the public. Neither is the ghetto.
That's Photoshop, but this shows you how long I've been doing it. That's Photoshop, but it shows you how long I've been doing this movie. It's Photoshop, but it shows you who was involved in the corruption. It shows you the judges, the lawyers. It shows you the forged checks. It shows you that blacks have no rights in which white America has the respect. I am Dred Scott.
I'm going to use the money from the lawsuit, the movie, to generate money for my organization. I'm going to do like Marcus Garvey. I'm going to take black out of America. I'm going to create a backwards middle passage. Anybody want to get on board can ride. If you want to stay here and get treated like you've been treated, then stay here and get treated like you've been treated. But I'm not going to stay here and let nobody treat me. Never have, never will. Letters to my president. Getting ready to change my residence. I can move to anywhere. They got ghettos all over the world, dog. I can make movies everywhere. Like Mark Twain. 13 Ghosts. Personality. And I got the
keys.
Personality. And I got the keys.
Remember, I got the keys, y'all. 13 Ghosts, 13th Amendment. Y'all got 13 problems, and I'm one of them. Africa. Garveyism.